Hello and welcome to Ninja Bell Reviews, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the HGUC RX77-2 Guncannon, and this is one of my favorite mobile suits, easily one of my favorite mobile suits. It's from the original series. This is done in the design of the original series with the original series animator making the design, so it's really really special kit to a lot of people. For example, good friend of the channel, Ugly Wretch, he has quite a few Guncannons, and he's done some custom work on them, and they look fabulous and all that. And this is my first kit because I needed to have all three, you know, from white base. I'm still looking for a decent white base kit that's reasonably priced because they're not. But anyway, this I find most of the ones that are decently priced are the SD version, and I don't want the SD version of white base. I want the complete one. But at any rate, this is the Guncannon 2 we're looking at, and he's pretty cool. And first, we'll take a look at the box art. Boom! I'm gonna be cutting out this box art. I kind of want to make a wall mural from all the Gundam box art, because they're always really cool. Anyway, here's the box. It's Gundam, so Mobile Suit Gundam right there. HG Universal Century, that's the HGUC I was referring to earlier. And there he is. There's another one. RX-77-2 Guncannon. There's the Earth Federation Space Force prototype middle range support mobile suit. There's some nice images. It was from that one scene in the show where he's laying down and firing, and they all do it. Here's some of the articulation highlights. There's this side of the box. Here's this side of the box. Just tells a little story about it. Some specifications, warnings, corporate stuffs. This side of the box. There's the bottom. Nothing really in it. We'll take a quick gander. I think the instructions are still in here. Yeah. We'll put that all together. And let me fold this up the correct way so it looks like it came out of the box, which is this. Here it is again. There is the specifications, only this time in English, so we can all read it. You want to pause that and look at that? It looks really good. Bandai Gundam info, there you go. There's the back. Once again, some nice poses you can do, and he's crouched like that because he has thrusters on the bottom of his feet, which helps him move around. So that's why he's crouched like that. So shows the articulation highlights. I didn't bother to put in all the stickers. I wanted to look, with my kits, I wanted to mostly look like they just popped off the screen. I want cartoon accuracy over all the, you know, a lot of people, you know, including like, you know, Transaran 38 will put stickers all over them, and they look fantastic. Don't get me wrong, but I prefer the, well, this just stepped off the screen look. I like that. So, you know, cartoon accuracy, that's what I'm going for. Anyway, here you go. Here's more. Firing that beam sniper weapon. I don't understand why he gets a beam sniper weapon. I would understand a beam rifle, but a beam sniper, because he's medium range, he doesn't need a long range weapon. Well, maybe he does, I don't know. So there you go. Remove that out of there, and we will zoom in and focus on him. And here he is. Focus, there you go. He's got machine guns in the helmet. That's what those are. Those are machine guns. His visor for the pilot, who sits right in there. Or no, not, that's a camera. He sits right in there. That's where the pilot sits. And these do articulate really well. His head looks down, good range, looks up a good bit. That's nice. Got a little bit of side to side rotation, so that's pretty cool. These move up like that. They can move to the sides a little bit, but this section here constrains it, but that's part of the original design of the show, so otherwise they would be able to move left and right fairly well. So still pretty nice all in all. So you can get those up out of the way if you want. Now it comes with different sets of hands. I have this one and this one in there, the open palm, and of course the fist for holding the rifle, beam rifle. In this case it's a beam sniper rifle. So with the chest unit, and I have panel lined this. So the dark spots, you see panel lining again to make it more look like you just, you know, stepped off the screen. There's a lot of red here, and it's broken up by this yellow and this gunmetal gray color. And I went ahead and painted the thrusters in there. Here he is from the back. Thrusters back there. And this also, not only is this thrusters, as you can see, but this also happens to be where the ammunition is stored. Why you would put fuel with ammunition, I don't know. That's just the way it is in the show. So there you go. On the back side, fairly clean. And I enjoy it. There you go. And for articulation on the arms, they'll go up that high. And I just pulled this one out. That's not a design flaw. It was just me pulling it out, not paying attention to what I'm doing. Anyway, so yeah, so you have rotation here. You also have a butterfly joint in there, forward and back. It's really nice. Rotation all the way around. And I just pulled this out. So they're action figures in a sense, but they're really more, you pose them, display them, and that's just the way it is. So anyway, you do get a waist swivel and you do get a rocker. You can pull this up for an even more of a rocker, which I find really nice. So you get a whoop, and then you pull it off, and then you get a nice deep rocker. You get one back as well for that pose where he's laying on the ground. So pretty cool. For elbows, you get a nice full range. Look at that. Wrist swivel on a ball joint. So that's pretty cool. Put that back in there. For the hips, get his arms up out of the way. And that is his beam rifle. That's his only accessory. And again, it is actually a beam sniper rifle. So that's why it's long, looks like it does. Meant for long range. So, anyway, hip skirts, get up out of the way. Boom. Boom, those don't, whoop, and then I just pulled them off. Again, these are meant for, you know, more, you pose them, display them. These don't move back at all. I find that a little bit disturbing that these don't move back at all. So he has some back. I need to pull back the camera. He has some back, but more forward than anything. Oop, there you go. So, nice full range on that knee. And I like how they have this in here to cover it down. The joints, that's pretty clever. I like it. Thank you, Bandai. And you got nice forward, back, and a rocker either way, but not as deep as I would like. So I would have liked a little deeper one, but that's okay. That's okay. So there he is, and he looks pretty cool. I'm going to do a quick comparison here. Let me set him off here. Boom. Off to the side right there. Now these are a 144 kit, and here he is with an 86 Optimus Prime, for example. So smaller deluxe scale. There he is with 30-minute missions of Volpanova quad bike. His review is coming up. It's a pretty cool kit, honestly. That's how, hey, look straight. There you go. That's how they look together. 30-minute missions full armor Alto kit. So pretty cool all in all, something I really enjoy. Anyway, this has been my look at the Mobile Suit Gundam HGUC RX-78 bleh. I can't believe RX-77-2 Guncannon. I can't believe I messed that up. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Make sure you check out my playlist. Please click that with the box we heard just now. Hit the subscribe, the like, all that good stuff. You know, check out the stuff in the description below, and above everything else, be good to each other. I like it.